Hi everyone, Steve Gonzer, physical therapist and founder of RunSmart Online, and I am here just to update everyone. We are 1 week from launching RunSmart Mechanix, so we're tidying things up, making sure we get all of the feedback worked into the program, and putting on some final touches. The program will be available next week in the morning, and be running all day. So you'll have the ability to sign up and take a look at the program. But I also wanted to take this minute to show you a runner that I worked with this week who I can tell you is very fast, but is a midfoot striker. And people think that's the holy grail of running, right? Oh, I midfoot strike, I'm done. I'm going to show you a midfoot striker, and you're going to see some problems with them. So RunSmart Mechanix is over 30 based videos, 30 videos that teach you how to change your movement and modify your run form in 4 stages or 4 phases: midfoot striking, knee driving, forward lean, and trunk rotation. And you're going to see that just learning the first phase, midfoot strike, is leaving so much on the table. So let me show you this an example of this runner, and you can see why this is a huge problem. So we're going to keep things slow. You can just take a look at this runner, and you have 2 different views. The one on the left is after working with me a little bit. The one on the right is traditionally how he runs. But just take a look real quick, and we can see that he's a midfoot striker, right? So everyone's like, oh, done there. I don't have to work on my run form at all because I've mastered my run form as a midfoot strike. And although this runner is midfoot striking, he's having problems with other aspects. So, and this is what I call running too tall. So our RunSmart Mechanix program is going to address this. But take a look at the foot position here, okay, of this runner. So we're going to see one of 2 things. The first thing is he's running very, very tall. You can see how far off the ground he is on that foot, but how everything's nice and upright. We take a line from his hip up through his shoulder. He's almost vertical. Okay, so he's a very tall runner, standing up nice and tall. He has no forward lean. And then this is actually the after view over here. You can see how he's starting to lean forward a little bit. So we look at the benefits of forward lean, and in the program I preach about staying small, keeping yourself compact so that you don't get really tall and open yourself up to a lot of problems. So just watch again as this plays through in slow motion. You're going to see how bouncy the one on the right is. Watch how he just bounces really high up in the air and comes down, and that is due to forward lean. Look at the difference in lean again. Really upright, nice pitch forward, getting better hip extension because of that. So he's getting better hip extension here, and then when he comes down, he's not going to be landing from this huge distance that we see. He is still high on both sides, but what comes up must come down. So we see this runner going to come crashing to earth. He's going to get more impact, but most of his energy at push-off is expended by shooting himself up in the air. Obviously, you want to go forward. You don't want to go up. So by getting a forward lean, we're going to teach you how to do that. We're going to teach you how to maximize that forward lean to get yourself at push-off. So we look at this one on the left. So when he pushes off, he's going to be driving himself down the road versus the other one where he's just pushing himself up in the air. And you can see this again. He's actually getting some hip extension versus the other one. So RunSmart Mechanix is more than just learning how to run midfoot. You can see that runner. He's a very fast runner, faster than I am, and he's a midfoot striker, but it's not the only piece. You have to dabble with these other things. So we'll be giving more information all week. I'm going to be sending more videos out, more information on the program. But April 1st, that's a Wednesday next week, we're going to be launching. So I encourage you, you can take off work if you want and get started on day 1. But this program is going to change the way you run. It's going to transform your movement from a clinical standpoint. Remember, we're physical therapists. I work with runners every single day, thousands a year, and I can tell you how to best change the way you move to make yourself more durable but also faster. So I'll talk to you guys soon, and get ready to start running faster next week.